Alright, RPG Dad here. Haven't recorded in a while. Decided to go ahead and do a quick recording. Just going to play some team deathmatch and squads on ghosts. Don't really want to have to pay attention or care about kill-death ratios, that kind of crap. And playing with one of my other sub-accounts that I don't really care about. So, we're using the Game Capture HD2 by Avermedia. One of the nice things about it, and one of the reasons I'm doing this, is to test to see if it uploads directly to YouTube as advertised. Now, a few little glitches I ran into. I couldn't really use the X12s, even though they have a microphone jack and stuff. I couldn't get everything to work out, so I ended up getting a older set of Turtle Beach Z1 headphones. They have 3.5mm jacks for both the headset and the microphone. So they're really made for like your PC setups where you've got the two inputs and 3.5mm in the back instead of using a USB headphone. Now you can't do chat when you're doing this because everything's going through the Avermedia, not through your PlayStation 3 or 4. PlayStation 4 is going to have its own issues because a lot of the old headphones you're going to have to run through your TV, out jacks, or put out a ton of money to be able to use one of the PS4 type headphones that they're now making. I'm not real fond of the idea of having to buy new stuff like that, but you know, you do what you gotta do. The Z1s were cheap. I think I picked them up for 27 bucks, so it wasn't a real big deal, but it's just an extra piece of equipment I've got to have laying around to be able to record using this, which is fine. Now, the main reason I got the HD2 is for convenience. I don't have to use a micro SD or an SD card or anything like that, which are very expensive. The 128 gigabyte one that I had, I actually won through a contest, so it didn't cost me anything. If I hadn't gotten it for free, I wouldn't have had one that big to use. The HD2 actually you can plug a physical hard drive in, which is really nice, and install it directly into the device and record, which I believe I will probably end up doing now. Or you can use a USB external hard drive, and that's a nice option because it's portable. If you don't want to upload directly from the device, then you can do a little editing and all that good stuff on your computer. Couple of nice things though with this: you can upload directly to YouTube from the device, and that's a big difference from having to do all the switching of files and all the other stuff. You're able to just go ahead and upload, as long as it doesn't have wireless built in, so I will point that out, but you can upload directly to YouTube as long as you either have a router or you have the device near your modem/router that you use for your internet. So that is a real big advantage. It would have been nice if it had the wireless built in, but I guess that would have also driven the price up well over 200 bucks. So for what you're getting, it's a very nice setup. Another reason I'm recording this is to test the upload to see how well it works, and I'm really looking forward to see, if it does work, to see how easily it works, how quickly it goes up, and all that good stuff. Now I know it has some rudimentary editing software built in, but I think if you're using a device like this, you're not really planning to do a ton of editing. You're just going to record and put it up. At least that's the way that I plan to use it. A couple other things: we haven't been recording much lately, but we plan to start picking up more recording. RPG Nate did just get his PS4. I let him have that instead of making him wait for Christmas. I wanted to see about some of the issues that I've been hearing about. The blue screen, where basically you're dead in the water. We didn't have that, but we did have an issue with the upgrade to 1.51. I mean, it requires an immediate 1.51 upgrade when you buy it, and that's a little bit of a problem because the upgrade itself, when you're doing the download, decides that it's going to stop. Now, a quick workaround for that is to use an external USB flash drive and put the update into that. You create a PS4 folder as well as an update folder. You have to follow specific directions. The P and the S have to be all caps. Update has to be all caps. And then you put the actual file the update file into that folder. And then when you do a hard reboot, make it go into safe mode, and it will upload directly into it. In fact, much quicker than it would be to download it over online. So it's not a bad way to do it. Is do the download direct from Sony, put it on that USB drive, and do the update there. Once we did that, we had no problems whatsoever. The only issue he's got is he's waiting for all of his games that he's updating from PS3 versions to PS4 versions. So they're downloading right now, and it's their 30-40 gigabyte downloads. And he's not wired directly in. He's using a wireless router, so he only gets part of my bandwidth to do it. So he might be recording and playing this evening. We'll see. What else? We've got some new setups that we're going to work on. There's always been the issue with digital right management that you weren't able to use your HDMI to do your recording, and I bought all the equipment to go ahead and change that. So whether it's PS3, PS4, we'll be able to just use the HDMI and not have any more issues. We won't have to play with it like you do now. As it is, you've got to use the component cables and all that stuff. Now we'll change some of the dynamics as far as which headsets we can use, but I'm not going to worry about that. Talking about headsets, to use this setup, I did have to, as I said, buy a new set of headsets, the Z1s. Now you're not able to chat because this plugs directly into the Avermedia. Man, that was awful. Have to plug directly into the Avermedia with 3.5mm jacks. You're able to hear and do your commentary using your headsets, but as far as chat, no, you can't do that. What you'll probably have to use is a Bluetooth-enabled headset. Do a mix inside of your recording. I don't know if you'd want to wear both at the same time, or even if you could. Perhaps if you just put that headset down next to you, it'll be loud enough for whoever you're playing with to hear the chat. But that's something else I'm going to have to test so that we can see if it all works the way that we want it to. But that's pretty much it as far as what's new, what's going on, and what we have in the works and equipment changes. So let's go ahead and get the Maniac and run around for a bit. I bet that lands on the roof there. Watch it land there. It's not gonna bounce off, is it? No, it's stuck. That's okay. I think I have another one. I don't care. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I mean, discuss using a USB flash drive to do your upgrades. It's definitely something you're going to want to do if you have a problem with that PS4. Talked about what we need to do for the mics, and there's not much else to talk about. So if all works, the upload will go directly from this HD2 to YouTube. I have to probably go in and do an account setup, but hopefully everything will work fine. But anyway, thanks for watching my bad gameplay and listening, and we'll see you next time.